CMF presents the Memphis Blues Picnic, starring O.B. Buchanan, the PC Band,
oh yeah,
Courtney Little,
can't deny it. I wanna be on you.
Jay Buck,
I just want you to love me back.
and Cecily Wilborn.
I'll be toxic to you.
Hosted by the Cussing Pastor,
Leave me alone now.
Thaddeus Matthews. The Memphis Blues Picnic is Friday night, July 1st, 7 p.m. at the Event Field, 1039 South Bellevue at Bellevue and Walker. Gates open at 5:30 p.m. This is a BYOB event. Lawn chairs and tents welcome. Tickets available at Graphics and More, 2552 Poplar Avenue, Suite 507. Or go online, 901tix.com. That's 901tix.com. At the gate, $45. See you Friday night, July 1st, 7 p.m. for the Memphis Blues Picnic.
This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, it's not often that I can say that a candidate that's running for office is truly a good person and will do exactly what they say they will do if elected. But I can say that about Judge Lonnie Thompson, Judge, General Sessions Court, Division 6. Lonnie Thompson and I shot marbles. We played kickball in the street. We lived next door to each other. We grew up in the same church. Lonnie Thompson is fair in his court, and I know he's fair because I've been in his court, and he recused himself because of our lifelong friendship. Lonnie Thompson deserves to be re-elected as your General Sessions Court judge in Division 6. He has 23 years of experience as a judge. Trusted leadership and trusted experience is what you get in Judge Lonnie Thompson. So on August 4th, vote to re-elect Judge Lonnie Thompson, General Sessions Court, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Judge Lonnie Thompson. Judge Sheila Edwards is the treasurer.
From being born in Finchford, raised in Whitehaven, graduating from Central High School, through 24 years of legal practice, I am an advocate for the community, for justice, and for equality. My name is Carlos Bibbs, and I'm an experienced attorney seeking a judgeship in Circuit Court, Division 2. Circuit Court deals with business issues, divorces, medical malpractice, and name changes, just to list a few. It's important to have experienced advocates in our courtrooms, from the counsel table to the bench. As your next Circuit Court judge, I will treat each litigant fairly and with respect from beginning to end. I ask each of you for your support and your vote, because together we can bring about justice and equality in our community.
You know, in this election cycle, when it comes to electing judges, not only do you want honesty and integrity, but you want experience as well. And experience is exactly what you will get when you elect Stuart Breakstone, Circuit Court Judge, Division 6. Stuart Breakstone is a Shelby County native. He graduated from Germantown High School, earned his undergraduate MBA and law degrees from Memphis State University. Stuart Breakstone began practicing law in 1991. He has broad experience in the courtroom. Stuart has tried over 50 civil jury trials and 300 bench trials in circuit, chancery, and juvenile court. He has argued more than 50 cases before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. Stuart has been an alternative resolution dispute mediator since 2013. He has spoken at dozens of seminars on topics such as evidence, contempt, and family law. Stuart is past president of the Family Law Section of the Memphis Bar Association. When you're considering the right candidate, judge by experience. Vote Stuart Breakstone for Judge Circuit Court Division 6 on August the 4th. Early voting starts on July the 15th. Paid for by friends of Stuart Breakstone, Nick Rice, Treasurer. David Poole wants to be elected as criminal court judge in Division 6. And I think it's a great idea, and I will tell you why. David Poole, as a practicing attorney, has practiced in Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee. He's argued before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. David Poole has engaged in probate, environmental, and trade law, also personal injury, real estate, and yes, criminal law. David Poole has practiced in most every facet of the law. David Poole presently serves as a Shelby County General Sessions Criminal Court Judicial Commissioner or Magistrate for the past 6 years. He handles such matters as arraignments, warrant reviews, seizure hearings, warrant reviews, order of protections, and much, much more. David Poole, if elected, will make sure all matters in his courtroom are addressed with a sense of justice and fairness. On August 4th, vote David Poole, Criminal Court Judge, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by Poole for Judge William Davis, Treasurer.
Education, experience, community involvement, special legislation, conferences and workshops, family, church, and friends. Honesty, integrity, accessibility, what Barbara Cooper brings to you and me. She'll take a stand, together we can win again. Yeah. Re-elect Barbara Cooper, State Representative, District 86, paid for by friends of Barbara Cooper.
This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, people are always asking me, who do I feel is a great lawyer that can handle their criminal or their civil matters? And I always have to recommend my lawyer of over 25 years, Joe Osment. Now I want to recommend my friend and my lawyer, Joe Osment, for Criminal Court Judge, Division 2. Joe Osment has been practicing law for 30 years. Joe Osment is a man of honor, a man of integrity, a man that if you, your family, or your friends have to stand in front of him, you know whether you're the victim or the defendant, the courtroom of Joe Osment is about justice and fairness for all. Joe Osment is committed to helping find solutions in the community and to making the right decisions in the courtroom regarding those that can be saved and those that should be incarcerated to save others. Vote Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge, Division 2. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Election day is August 4th. Paid for by the committee to elect Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge, Division 2, Michael Working, Treasurer.
Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
Hello, I'm Judge Betty Thomas Moore. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve as your judge in Division 5 of General Sessions Civil Court for the past 16 years. I made history as the first elected female judge of the Shelby County General Sessions Civil Court. I dispose of thousands of cases, making impartial and just decisions. I am proud to serve Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
Citizens of District 86, my name is Will Richardson, and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city and our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
When electing a judge, you want to make sure that that person has a knowledge of the law, has experience in the law, has integrity, and is known to be an honest person. And you will get all of these qualities if Taretha Huden is elected as the judge in General Sessions Criminal Court, Division 11. She's represented many in the Shelby County area as their attorney. Now she wants to represent all Shelby Countyans. If elected, when you walk in her courtroom, you will know you are about to be treated fairly. Your status or your culture will not determine your outcome. Only how you as a person can receive justice according to the law. On August 4th, vote for fairness on the bench. Vote Taretha Huden, General Sessions Criminal Court Judge, Division 11. Paid for by the committee to elect Taretha Huden, Larry Williams, Treasurer. And just when you thought it may be safe, it is not. Not on this particular Tuesday evening. Good evening to each and to every one of you. Excuse me. And welcome again to still the most controversial show out there. And tonight, it is going to be very, very controversial. Hoping that your day today has been a great one and that you're ready for this particular show. I am several things I want to jump into before I get into my subject, and I'm going to be talking with Sarah Carpenter, probably the most profound advocate for our children in the school system, as we talk about why are Memphis teachers so shaky. Let me say something, and I want you as citizens of this community to be aware of something. I spoke with Wanda Havard the Shelby County clerk on last night. I went to the office today. She was in conference, but I did get my tags for my wife's cars. So it wasn't a wasted trip. Something is happening with the Muntees. Someone is mishandling the Muntees that go into the Shelby County clerk's office. I stated, you ain't getting no sound on Facebook. I don't know why you ain't getting no sound on Facebook. I don't know why you ain't got no sound on Facebook. Can y'all hear me on Eric Dunn? I think you want to. I know you ain't on that one of them cheap ass phones. Eric Dunn, I think you want to. Yeah, that's. I know you ain't on that one of them cheap ass phones. Yeah, Eric, you need to check your phone. You the promoter of the Memphis Blues Picnic. By the way, the tickets for that event is $25. So, Eric, I don't know you. I don't know what's wrong with your phone. But let me say something. This whole media thing, you see all of a sudden there is a media bliss taking place against Wanda Hubbard at her office. I shared with Wanda some months ago that one of the political shysters in this community is a guy by the name of Bertrand Thomas. Bertrand and I used to talk every day because Bertrand runs his mouth on everybody's business. And he would bring me everybody's business, and I would listen to everybody's business. Some business I took with a grain of salt. And when Bertrand would tell me, now I'm going to tell you something, but don't tell nobody, I knew he wanted me to tell somebody. But Bertrand Thompson is a shyster. He's shaking down all the politicians that he can. He's at all of the political functions, but he fucked up and tried to fuck me out of some money. And that's when you cross the motherfucking line. I knew he would do that. He did it to the old peoples. That's the reason he got disbarred. And he went to prison because he steals. That's all right, as long as you don't steal from me, you're all right. You do better stealing from Jesus than stealing from me, because he gonna have mercy and I ain't got none. But Bertrand deals with both sides. He plays both sides. Bertrand came to me early in the year. And told me the plan of some Republicans and the office of Regina Newman. I think this is like January February and told me to come close to the election that there was going to be a media bliss because Wanda was asking the wrong questions. And even though Wanda would not admit it on the air last night, I am aware that she's been to the FBI on this particular case, this particular matter. The money is not just evaporating into the air. It's millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. So when Bertrand Thompson brought me this information, I listened. Bertrand has pretended as though he was a friend of Wanda Howard. And I went to Wanda and told her, and see, don't tell me shit. In fact, I ain't gonna tell it if it's gonna be detrimental to somebody. If you are plotting against somebody to destroy them and to hurt them and to maybe have them do prison time, don't come to me. Because I'm telling you off the bat, I'm going to tell it, and I'm going to tell who told me. Because you ain't going to whoop my ass. So I told Wanda that what we see, and I was sitting here, and there's another story that just came out on her. Damn, Eric, you always fucking me up while I'm on the air, sending me shit. Wait a minute. Damn, boy. Okay, all right. Eric, done. Stop. God damn it, stop. It's gonna send me a thing that Janice is out the nursing home. Then send me a picture of a little puppet. Damn, Eric, come on now. What you see going on right now with Wanda Howard, some would say it's a trick of the devil. It is. Old school devils. The good old boy network that's been stealing money from the coffers of Shelby County government for years. One thing I know about Wanda Howard, she keeps a paper trail. She went into office, no orientations. The good old boys that had held that office for years left before she got there. One of the persons in the office, that was a clerk in the office, sued Wanda to keep his job. All of her jobs are by appointment. Everybody understands that in politics. It's by appointment. He sued her to keep his job. Why? Because she found out he had 17 acres of land up in Tennessee and Florida and places of that nature. You don't get that on a clerk's salary, a junior clerk at that. Shalandra Ford, the registrar's office, told me of things that was going on with that office when she got in the office. No computers. They were still doing handwritten checks. Where they do that at. Memphis politics is corrupt. And the evil thing about this is that they use these shaking Jake, water carrying, stepping fetches, standing on the auction block as Negroes. like Bertrand Thompson. And I told some judicial candidates, how is it that you're letting Bertrand Thompson be a part of your campaign? You're running for judge, and he got disbarred as a lawyer. Got arrested about a month ago in the commission meeting because he had missed court. Did jail time a couple of years ago because he stole some folks' Montees. And I asked some of these judges, why y'all doing this? Because he's taking y'all around to some black churches? He telling you where to go get your signs? Hell, the same deal that he making with sign folk and getting a kickback, you can too. Wanda is my friend. And she stated last night, I always had her back. Because I know she's honest. I've known her since she was thick. I had to tell her, I said, now you can get you one of them things, dyed things or whatever it is, you got a little skinny. I used to think you were so fine. You're just fine right now, but I used to call you so fit because you was so fine back in the day when you was thick. But you know, all these girls go and get the skinny machine on them, and you know, and if y'all want to be skinny, that's fine. I gotta lose me some weight. I looked at me today. I said, "Ooh, Lord, this married life. I thought I had lost all my weight. I decided to gain it back. I need to go get me some of that water that you drink, that you buy by the gallons. When I was drinking it, I was losing weight. I can't find none no more. But here's what I want you to do. Oh yeah, Mississippi Boulevard. I'm aware of that money that's missing from y'all's church too. But that's a whole nother show that your CFO misappropriated. I can't do everything at one time. I can't talk about every situation. I be doing 2 and 3 shows a day. But I am aware of that money that is missing at the church. Somebody said it was $1 million. Then I talked to somebody else who said it's less than $100,000. But damn, it still wasn't his money. Okay, alkaline water. That's the kind of water. But they're trying to put the pressure on Wanda Howard. Wanda ain't got me her stuff to make her commercial. Now I'm gonna look at her page, cause damn it, I can make a commercial. I'm good at this shit. All these commercials y'all see, the work of the pastor. Why are all these candidates advertising with me? Because I got an audience. I understand marketing. I wear these t-shirts. This is Carlos Bibbs here. He put some money in his t-shirt. Ooh. He really won't be judged on it. Got his picture all on it. Y'all vote for Carlos. You know, but just a liquidity. And I'm going to get into the schools. But do not allow the pressure that you see from the media. Do not allow that pressure to make you not vote for Wanda Howard. Because of long lines.
Connection successful.
somebody made the comment when they saw me today. How come Thaddeus Matthews ain't standing in line? I said, well, sir, how come you got to stand in line? You must know somebody. I said, dude, don't get mad at me because I know somebody. Yeah, my knees hurt. I had to be on my cane and stuff. Shoot. But I got my tags for my wife's cars. So she happy. Okay. I want to talk about the school system in just a few minutes. But let me call Mary Murphy and see what's happening with that situation.
I'm not sure I understand.
Because I ain't told you a goddamn thing yet. Call Mary Murphy.
Calling Mary Murphy.
Thank you. You don't understand. Shit. Fuck.
Hello?
Mary Murphy.
Mr. Matthews, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Wonderful.
What's going on with the cleanup on Kings Road that the politicians will not answer to? What's happened since we talked about it last night?
Well, what happened since we talked last night is that I talked to Pastor Jeffrey Salter at Greater Southside Missionary Baptist Church. And I tell you, it was a wonderful conversation. We had great dialogue. And he is on board in helping clean up the community, as I am on board with him to help him in the church and whatever else he needs to do in the community. Because of your call, you allowed me to speak on last night, I got a call from a city prosecutor that is on board, don't even live in our area.
From who?
She's out of Fraser and Raleigh.
Who is it?
And Miss Fowler.
Okay.
Laura Fowler.
Okay.
And as I was leaving, walking home today, Will and I was out there and met with Mr. LaMichael. We have a great time, and he see what's going on. He's on board. And then I got a call from Mr. Boyce over at Riverside. And he's on board, so I'm meeting with him on tomorrow.
Yeah, the pastor of Riverside, yeah, he contacted me this evening for your information. So
I am truly glad of it. In spite of the media not showing up, God gave me a peace because he let the people that matter show up.
Well, ABC here in Memphis contacted you about doing an interview with you, and then they backed out of it, would not call you, would not answer your calls after they initiated wanting to do an interview. And I saw the email. You sent me a copy of the email that they sent you. And here's what I said that you said to ABC: fuck you. Okay? Let the people in your community, people have reached out. See, they watch me. All the media watches me to find out what I'm talking about. So, maybe they got jealous or something. I don't know. But they did initiate. But when are you all going to start? I think LeMichael called you from the Libertarian Party. He also called you too, didn't he?
Yes, sir. And he also met me, him, and Will walked the neighborhood this evening. So he came right out. He's a man of his word. And Will is, they met me at the corner of Ford and King today. He was out there.
Okay. All right. So when are y'all going to do the cleanup? And you need to make sure that residents in that area also get involved as well.
Yeah, yes, sir. Absolutely. Because, that's where the heart is. We did it. When I say we, I'm from Walker Home, so we're going to clean it up. And so I pick up the material on the 15th to clean it, the brushes and brooms and desks and all that kind of stuff. I get it on the 15th. But Mr. LeMichael assured me, he had my heart smiling. He said, Miss Murphy, you ain't got to worry about it. We got you. Okay. And I just threw my hands up. I said, yes, sir. So I was with some real men today.
Okay.
And I'm very, very appreciative of it.
Well, I knew that we could make it happen. The Thaddeus Matthews Show always does. When the politicians fail, the Thaddeus Matthews Show and the people get it done.
And you're absolutely right. You have always been a man of your word. And I tell you what, I had some people to call me that has God's heart.
Well,
and that's all that matters.
Y'all gonna clean up when?
I'm going to pick the stuff up on the 15th. We cleaning it up on the 16th. We cleaning it up on the 18th. June 18th. Okay,
I'm gonna come out there. I ain't gonna do no work now because I got bad knees.
I know. I got a supervisor helmet for you. And
you give me the supervisor helmet. Give me a little desk because I'm gonna go live from out there while y'all doing the cleanup. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate you, and thank you to everybody that's listening. Thank you so much for believing in me, and thank you so much for listening to the Thaddeus Matthews Show, the baddest man in radio. You better know it.
Baby, you better know it. All right, talk with you later.
Yes, sir. Thank
you, Mary. Ladies and gentlemen, my subject tonight is why are Memphis teachers so shaky? Man, I hear you teachers complaining about conditions in the school, but I don't see you doing nothing. I gave you your only avenue to get your voice out. I gave it to you where you could get with me anonymously. But you won't really give me what's going on in the school system. Some of you teachers have slept with Joris Ray. But you don't want to tell it. You shame. Our children, their education is at risk. A dear friend of mine just sent me a text. She says, you should have seen the lines today for summer school registration. Just said. It's apparent the teachers ain't teaching because summer school is packed. I'm going back tomorrow to get some paperwork. I'll take pictures of the capacity and the righteousness of SCS. The report has come out that only 11% of our children are passing. 89% of our children are failing. And it's failing to a man that will give it a base salary of $285,000 a year. That's his base salary. I happen to have a copy of George Ray's contract. And Sarah, I'm going to call you in just a minute. If I run over a little bit over 9 tonight, it's my time. I've got his contract. The termination of the contract is what I was reading to. The parties agreed that this shall constitute a new contract for the superintendent's position with Shelby County Schools. The parties further agree and understand that under the law of the state of Tennessee, this contract may not be extended. Therefore, the term of the contract shall expire, cease, and terminate absolutely on June 30th, 2023. Nothing herein, however, shall prevent the board and the superintendent from negotiating a new contract after that time. Here's another part in reading. Oh, he got a bunch of benefits. $500,000 insurance policy. Got all of that. Get a car. Gets a percentage increase every year. But here's the part in the contract that I was wondering about. And it's called evaluation. In accordance with Tennessee law, the board shall evaluate the superintendent annually, no later than May 1st of each year in accordance with board policy. Well, damn. We in the June. Did the board evaluate the superintendent? What was the evaluation of a superintendent where 89% of the students are failing? Where's your evaluation? The board shall develop with the superintendent a set of specific performance objectives based on the needs of the system for the ensuing academic year. This shall occur not later than October of each year. So, what is the performance concepts that the board has come up for the superintendent? Is it to fail? The evaluation will be a composite of the evaluation by individual board members, but the board will meet as provided by law with the superintendent to discuss the composite evaluation. Both the board and the superintendent will prepare for the formal evaluation. The superintendent will conduct and submit a self-evaluation with any supporting documentation at least 14 days prior to the formal evaluation, which may inform the formal written evaluation. And the board members will document the evidence used in rating the superintendent's performance. This should be, and I'm sure it is, public information. Has this board evaluated? The contract says no later than May 1st. I've also got the code of ethics. I'm hearing, now this is just rumor, but it comes from a pretty good source. They passed a contract with, what was the name of that place? Service Master. The rumor is that Juris Ray is supposed to receive a $200,000 kickback. That's the rumor. George Ray and this bullshit ass board that we have are covering up the malfeasance of this superintendent. We know he a hoe. His wife knows he's a hoe. I've got a copy of the complaint for absolute divorce. Jerica Phillips was one of his hoes. Got her job and fell in love. Husband got all involved in it. Her husband. How you know the wife says he's a hoe? She charged him in the divorce. Wife alleges and charges that irreconcilable differences have arisen and exist between the parties. Wife alleges and charges that husband is guilty of inappropriate marital conduct. Wife alleges and charges that husband is guilty of adultery. That means some fucking went on. Touch your neighbor in the house tonight and say some fucking went on. He fucked some of you teachers. Yes, but you don't want to tell how he fucked you. How his couch in his office became the casting couch. How many of you became his hoe for a job that many of you never got? How much dick did you suck, sister teacher, for a job you didn't get? You sucked dick, licked his balls, blew in his asshole, and ain't got no job yet. Ain't got no job yet. Had you been over the desk, sticking dick in you, making promises to you, I'm gonna give you this job. What school you want? You want to be the principal? Bag that ass up on me. Bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. Some of y'all took dick in your ass for a job you never got. $200 and some schools in the district. The superintendent has passed out more diplomas than diplomas. Yes, they're blue in the ass. Do, 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 do. Salute, bitch. Boo, 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 boo. Salute. Put your hand over your heart as you're blowing my ass. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 It's happening. I'm going to take a commercial break. And then I'm going to come back. Why y'all want to let this go on? Why you going to let this go on? I am going to call. I got this, Eric. Sarah is my guest tonight. I'm going to call her. And you're going to find out the naked truth on what's going on in this system. Every time y'all hear the national anthem now, y'all going to think about old jars being blowed in the ass, ain't you? Let's take a commercial break. We'll be back, and I'm going to call Sarah Carpenter. If I go a little past 9 tonight, it's all right. My wife down there preparing my dinner. Some Salisbury steak, some sweet peas, and some candied yams. Lord have mercy. We'll be back.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tarita Hewlett, and I am running for judge of General Sessions Criminal Division 11. Just to quickly tell you about myself, I've been a licensed attorney since 2001. I have my JD, MBA, and postgraduate law degree called LLM. I'm happy to say I've stepped foot in practice law in every court in Shelby County. I have worked both as a criminal defense attorney and also a city prosecutor for the city of Memphis. I am familiar with all aspects of the criminal justice system and the criminal litigation process, from arraignment to jury trials, all the way up through the appellate level. But I want to tell you why I need your vote. You know, going to court can be a stressful process. And you may want to say, hey, I'll never end up in criminal court, but the truth is, you never know. You could be a witness, you could be going in support of someone, you could be going to testify about a matter, and that could be very stressful. But one thing you should never have to worry about or stress about is, how will I be treated when I go before the judge? I'm asking for your vote. A vote for Tarita Hewlett means that everyone that walks in Division 11 will be treated with dignity and respect. Yes, I've received several endorsements also, but today I'm looking to get your endorsement. Please vote for me, Tarita Hewlett, for Judge, General Sessions Criminal Division 11. Thank you. Woo!
Tarita Hewlett.
Woo!
You know, in this election cycle, when it comes to electing judges, not only do you want honesty and integrity, but you want experience as well. And experience is exactly what you will get when you elect Stuart Breakstone, Circuit Court Judge, Division 6. Stuart Breakstone is a Shelby County native. He graduated from Germantown High School, earned his undergraduate MBA and law degrees from Memphis State University. Stuart Breakstone began practicing law in 1991. He has broad experience in the courtroom. Stuart has tried over 50 civil jury trials and 300 bench trials in circuit, chancery, and juvenile court. He has argued more than 50 cases before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. Stewart has been an alternative resolution dispute mediator since 2013. He has spoken at dozens of seminars on topics such as evidence, contempt, and family law. Stewart is past president of the family law section of the Memphis Bar Association. When you're considering the right candidate, judge by experience. Vote Stewart Breakstone for Judge Circuit Court Division 6 on August the 4th. Early voting starts on July the 15th. Paid for by friends of Stewart Breakstone, Nick Rice, Treasurer.
TBMF presents the Memphis Blues Picnic, starring O.B. Buchanan, the PC Band,
Oh yeah, there's something behind it.
Courtney Little,
Can't deny it, I wanna be on you.
Jay Buck,
I just want you to love me back.
and Cecily Wilborn.
I'll be toxic to you.
Hosted by the Cussing Pastor,
Leave me alone now.
Thaddeus Matthews. The Memphis Blues Picnic is Friday night, July 1st, 7 p.m. at the event field, 1039 South Bellevue at Bellevue and Walker. Gates open at 5:30 p.m. This is a BYOB event. Lawn chairs and tents welcome. Tickets available at Graphics and More, 2552 Poplar Avenue, Suite 507. Or go online, 901tix.com. That's 901tix.com. At the gate, $45. See you Friday night, July 1st, 7 p.m. for the Memphis Blues Picnic. You can be that special queen or king and get on board the Cussing Pastor Blues Cruise. November 10th through November 14th. The cruise will leave sunny Miami and head straight to the Bahamas, stopping first at the beautiful private island of Half Moon Key, where you'll spend a day there on soft white sand beaches while enjoying water sports, boat trips, swimming, a straw market, horseback riding on the beach, a salon, delicious food and drinks, and more. Then it's off to funky Nassau. All you need to take the cruise is a birth certificate, driver's license, or a state ID. A passport is not necessary, but you must be vaccinated. You can enjoy the cruise with a balcony for $982. That's for 2 persons in a room. If you want an ocean view room, it's $732. Or a room with no view is $661. Hurry and book your cruise today. Here's the booking code, X61MT1. That's X as in X-ray. The number 61MT1. Pick up your phone now and make a $100 deposit. Call 800-819-3902. That's 800-819-3902. Extension 85462. And speak to Natasha Links. Deadline to pay your trip in full is August 27th. Come on and cruise with the Cussing Pastor on Thaddeus Matthews' Cussing Pastor Blues Cruise, November 10th through November 14th. Here's your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party and blues show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the La Place Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken, featuring in concert L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan, Summer Wolf,
If you want me,
Summer Wolf,
leave me.
West Love,
Love the way you put it on me.
Mr. Sam,
She said jump up, roll it.
Red Velvet,
I wanna love somebody.
and introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and blues show. Friday, September 9th at the La Place Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Get your tickets now!
All right, we are back. Thank you so very much. In that commercial, they was talking about the whole table price of $500. Somebody asked me, text me, did you say the whole table? I said no, the whole table is $500. Let me say this to a couple of you on my page. Lola Pretty Brown Eyes. And you're talking about the voice of Taretha Hewlett, and that is annoying to you. Now, can't anybody help that you a country talking bitch? Okay? Talking like you got chewing tobacco in your goddamn mouth. You're probably a product of the school system, and your ass can't talk. It's not annoying to me. You don't know what intelligentsia is all about. Okay? She's a judge. She's she's not a judge yet. She will be. She's educated. So don't come on my motherfucking page with that bullshit, bitch, because I'll put your non-talking ass off my motherfucking page. If it's annoying, get the fuck off the page, or I can do it for you. Now say something else stupid, bitch, with your non-talking ass. And then DJ Quiet Storm. You call yourself a DJ, and you might be a DJ, but don't tell me what's peaking. You want people to know that you may have some engineering skills on my page. Where you DJ at? Okay? Where you DJ at? DJ Quiet Storm. And yeah, I read all this shit. I'm reading all this shit. Yeah, Lola, are you even registered to goddamn vote before you start criticizing somebody's voice? You probably one of them country motherfuckers from the south side of South Memphis. Bitch, don't come on my page with that bullshit. Yeah, Lamar, I know you met with Mary Murphy this evening. Okay. I see you motherfuckers, and I be reading it. And I hear people talk about people and the way they enunciate. And they enunciate properly. And because you're a country motherfucker, don't mean that everybody got to be a country motherfucker. I am mobile. I do house parties, block parties, weddings. I don't have to ask Ken and nobody else about you. But don't come on my page engineering, motherfucker. Okay? Because I'm sure DJing is your part-time job. I've been doing it for 42 years full-time. Right, somebody said, at least she's not speaking Ebonics. See, you non-educated. Y'all in that goddamn 89%. Shit. Don't let me start on y'all country ass. But I was, everybody was impressed with Taretha on Sunday. Everybody gave her hand claps and go heads. Even the white people. That girl can talk right there. But don't come on my page advertising your skills and you ain't gave me no motherfucking money. Okay. It's my commercial, DJ. Okay. Whatever it is, she's satisfied, I'm satisfied, and you the only motherfucker that said something.
You part-time DJ? Motherfucker. You ain't even in my league when it comes to DJing, Doc. Okay. I didn't ask you were the levels on the rest good. Motherfucker, it was recorded outside, motherfucker, on a goddamn cell phone. It wasn't professionally done. And it wasn't about the professionalism of the taping that Mary Murphy did, and I told her I gotta have that. It was the words that she was saying. But you dumb wannabe DJs that don't know shit. You ain't never sat in a real studio and did this shit. And if you say anything else, motherfucker, you gone. See, you don't understand what this business is all about. And you want people to hear the heart of a candidate that is running for office. You want to hear them speak, and it's not a program. It's not scripted. What she did the other night was not scripted. I'm proud of her. I'm doing everything within my power to help her win. You want to talk to me about engineering? Text me some money. And I started $3,000. If you ain't got that, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. She was speaking with her heart. The person before her was trying to throw shade on her. But I ain't got time to do it. And I got the shade. This Judge Karen Massey, had come to me, ain't never spoke to me a day in her life. Made her way to find me. To tell me how good of a judge she was. That meant she had been watching my program. She came to me being condescending. I said, oh, I know how to fix you. And when I heard Mary Murphy recorded Taretha because they worked together, I said, I got to have it. And she did a marvelous job. And goddamn it, I'm gonna play it again before I go off the air. Okay. DJ Quiet. I'm talking about the lady speaking at the event. I'm talking about the voiceover that you did. Yeah, well, that's gone. And you damn sure can't talk to me about how this business is done. You a gone motherfucker. Thank you. The candidates that paid me $3,000 and $4,000, motherfucker, they ain't complaining. Now, have you ever made $4,000 for one gig? I bet the fuck you ain't. Oh, but that's right. You gone. All right, let me call Sarah. Sarah, smile. You think these motherfuckers ain't learned yet not to play with me?
What's that?
Sarah Carpenter.
Let me turn my radio down before you cuss me out, my computer down.
Sarah, I've known you too long to cuss you out. Plus you cuss.
Thank you, Daddy.
Plus, you almost cuss as good as I do. that Hyde Park will come out of you.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will.
So,
you from right down the street?
Huh?
You from right down the street?
New Chicago.
Right.
That's right.
I heard Miss Mary talking, we need some work done in North Memphis too. I can't even find my city council person.
Lord, am I have to go start a blight committee? Shit.
We do. Too. We really do.
What part of North Memphis you talking about?
From Chelsea and Hollywood on back to New Chicago. Come on, Thad, you already know.
Man, I went over where I grew up at in New Chicago. There is no house standing on the street that I grew up on.
Wow.
The house that I grew up in, when my mama died, my brother, my mama had did that thing where she took out a second mortgage when she died before she paid it off.
Yeah.
And my brother couldn't pay it or didn't pay it. So, she was going on to heaven. And I was living in heaven down here. So shit, I didn't do anything with it. But they went in, vandalized, took all of the metal out. The street looks a mess. I mean, garbage and debris is all up and down Clyde Street in New Chicago. But, Sarah, you've been out here fighting a long time. You know as well as I do that half of these black Negroes that we put in office ain't shit. Okay? From the school board to the county commission to the city council. But they want to be reelected. Okay? They want to be reelected. So maybe we're going to have to start a blight committee in all of these areas, because we can't depend on our elected officials to do anything. Okay?
Right.
But let's talk about these schools. You have, I believe your organization is called Memphis Lift, isn't it?
Right.
Tell us about that, Sarah, and the work that you're doing and the work that you have done.
Well, Memphis Lift was started June of 2015, June the 1st of 2015. And I've been out there way before then, that is right. Yeah, talking about education. Because I know that's our kids on the way out there.
Well,
it's our kids on the way out. So we and I hear people say parents don't care. That's not true. That is, I done work with all kind of parents and I haven't met a parent yet that don't want their kids to do better than they did. I haven't met them yet. We work with parents how to advocate for their kids and education. That's what we do. We work with parents, and that is, where I'm from. I mean, I've been doing this way before 2015.
Right.
I mean, been screaming it, but I'm through screaming. I'm not mad anymore. I'm sad. I've been listening to you for the last 2 weeks to talk about everything that's going on. I'm not gonna get into all the extramarital affairs and stuff. I don't want to get into that. I'm talking about 89% of our kids is not on grade level.
Okay.
That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about board members. Our cries are falling on deaf ears, the people that we voted in. And that's not fair to the community. And that, as I said, is nationally, and I'm saying it now, and I'm saying it boldly. Most of our elected officials are black.
Right.
And it's no way that our community should look like this. Our schools should be in the shape they're in. $285,000. Come on. I said I wasn't gonna yell. I'm not gonna yell because
that ain't got nothing to do with his fucking. That's what the board decided to give him. $285,000 less appropriate deductions. Okay. And then it's got incentives to give him more money each and every year. This is just a base salary. How can he accept this kind of money knowing that our children are undereducated? How can board members sit back without calling him on the carpet, and only 11% of our children are passing?
And that's the last evaluation that I can remember. This man got raving reviews, and he got a 4 in student achievement. He got a 4 in student achievement. How is that so? How is it so? And this ain't nothing personal. And then they can say it's personal because we talking about children's lives here, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We talking about children's lives here. It ain't personal. And when we went to the district and asked for a superintendent search, 100+ parents went over there and protested for a superintendent search. Our cries fell on deaf ears. Our cries not gonna fall on deaf ears anymore. I don't care who come in to fix it. We gotta get it fixed at this point. It gotta be fixed. But, and they can say it's personal or whatever. I don't care no more.
But it is personal.
I don't care.
So,
I'm not gonna get upset. I'm not gonna go screaming no more. We got 2 acts. If you can fresh start schools, you need to fresh start over there at that district. And Thad, I gotta be honest. I can't hear you, Thad.
You can't hear me?
Nah, I can't.
Okay. I'll move the phone closer. You hear me now?
You breaking up bad, Thad.
It must be your cheap ass phone.
Baby, I paid. I ain't gonna even tell you what I paid for it. It don't matter. I can't hear you. Maybe I need to turn my computer.
Okay. Yeah, cut it down lower though.
Okay.
But here it is personal, Sarah.
Because, it's personal.
Because our children are failing.
Right. It's personal. It's personal now.
We are preparing our children to go to the warehouses and work.
Exactly what Michael Wilson said. Preparing them to go to Amazon and Nike to work.
Yes. They don't see a future. Because, and yes, we can always talk about education starts at home, and yes, it does. But when we have a school system that is supposed to be educating those that want to be educated, are we saying that only 11% of the children in these 210, 230 schools that we have,
yeah,
that's only 11% of all of our children that want to be educated?
That's not true. Our kids are smart. I can't hear you again, Daddy.
I heard you. I didn't say anything. I heard you say that our kids are smart.
That our kids are smart, but when they walk in a building, everybody got to believe in them. But it got to start at the top, Thaddeus. It got to start at the top. And that is in defense of teachers, I got to say that some of our teachers doing the best they can. I promise you they are. And I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. Our teachers are going in there every day, believing in our children. Most of them are. Now, I can't speak for the ones that don't, because I see teachers giving it they all. But that is at the end of the day, you got to pay people. You get what you pay for.
Okay.
And I feel like if you give a top administrator a brand new car, because he's the administrator of the year, then you get at a board meeting. I was at the board meeting last Tuesday night, and the man that got the car, he got up and gave the superintendent all kind of accolades. Hell, I would have too if I got a brand new car, high as gas is. At least I ain't got no car, no.
Okay. So these are ass-kissing methods that the superintendent has come up with. When did they start giving the administrator of the year a brand new car without tax money?
I've been around this stuff ever since the Harrington administration. I ain't never heard of it. And then you get whoever over human resources, the Yolanda Martin girl, you gave her $10,000. I ain't never heard of this. Come on now, school board. Says we met with 2 school board members. I ain't gonna call their name yesterday. They told us that the contract is outdated. It's not outdated. You think you can tell us anything? Not anymore. Not anymore. Because we're going to make the community aware of what's going on. That's our job, to make parents aware of what's going on. You get somebody over a department $10,000, where they do that at?
But wait a minute. The school board member said that the contract was out of date. What did they mean?
I don't even think they didn't read it, if you want to know the truth about it. I don't even think they have read it. But you know what? One of those school board members said, I'm getting like you now. One of them up for re-election. And I'm going to do everything in my power for her not to get elected again.
Who is it?
Yes.
Who is it?
I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to call their name out now because they supposed to be bringing us back an updated contract.
Somebody send me the names of the school board members that's up for election this year. And let me remind the public that never is all of the school board members up for election at the same time.
At the same time, you're right.
Because state law mandates that there has to be somebody on the board that is aware of what is going on. Everybody cannot be brand new, even though all of them are acting like they brand new. Eric Dunn, I know you know. Send me the names of all the folks. Because we're going to campaign against them. We're going to campaign against every school board member that is running and for re-election. Because you ain't doing a damn thing now. And I'm
going to be right on the front lines. I surely am. I can do it on my off days and I can do it on weekends. I surely can.
And I'm reading the contract, his contract. Shit, where does the part come in? Well, we're going to give new cars out. Now, it's in here that he gets a car. The board shall provide the superintendent with access to a vehicle owned by the board as of July 1, 2019.
I don't have a problem with that, Thaddeus.
Right, I don't either.
When you go
that's a perk.
Not only did the man get a car, Thaddeus, I'm going to send you some papers. He got promoted, too. He got promoted.
No, wait a minute now. He didn't get he got a promotion and a new car?
Yes, he got promoted too. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he sounded like he's sucking the superintendent's dick. Oh, Lord.
I ain't finna go there tonight.
I'm gonna go. I'll go there. Hell, I'm gonna give you a new car and a new job. The teacher, the administrator. What's the administrator's name that got the new car?
Mr. Brittenham.
Is Mr. Brittman sucking dick?
Daddy, shut up.
I ain't gonna shut up. It sounds like Mr. Brittman is sucking dick or getting some dick in his ass.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. Come on.
Daddy, and the teacher of the year got a new car.
Oh, she probably sucking his dick too now. Hell,
and I wanted to call so bad the other night, but I stayed quiet. I've been quiet long enough, and everybody calling me. Somebody got to say something. My phone been ringing for 2 weeks, Daddy. And Daddy, I also got 2 people from the district that's reliable sources want to talk to you offline, and I'm gonna connect you.
Okay. They want to talk. They want to talk.
I told them they'll be safe with you offline.
Okay,
is that true?
They don't want to talk to me on the phone. They don't want to talk to me they want to talk to me on the air or what?
No, offline, not on the air.
Okay.
And they reliable sources. They know where all the dead bodies is.
Well, you know I'm an undertaker, so I like dead folk. Yeah, and I will protect.
Give you what you need.
Okay, I will protect their identities.
Please,
because everybody been sending me shit anonymously. Yeah,
but they gonna give you some facts.
Okay.
And they know where all the dead bodies is.
They can call me after the show, or either call me after I do my radio show at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay.
Thaddeus,
yeah.
Don't forget the lady that got the $10,000. Go on Shelby County website. It's a picture with her holding a big check. Where they do that at, Thaddeus? I ain't never heard of this in my life.
What's her name?
And again, Thaddeus, the people on your show, they need to know we got to go vote, y'all. We got to go vote.
Yes.
We're gonna be in more trouble than this.
Yes.
Our kids do not deserve this. Our kids done messed the world up. Adults messed it up.
So what do we do? Well, we know that the only persons that can do anything about Ray is the board.
Now I'm hearing Thaddeus. I'm hearing that the state talking about coming in. Now I don't know how true that is, but that's what I'm hearing.
Well, the state needs to come in. The state needs to take over the school district.
The thing about it that is, I'm not understanding. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. If you go in and fresh start schools and get a whole new crew, how come you can't fresh start the district? Now, I'm going to tell you that it's some people at that district that need to be there. But I mean, the people that don't need to be there need to come on out. And we're going to take it to the street. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Well, I'm telling all of you teachers now, send me your information. I'll be back up on Facebook Thursday. And I will post your stuff anonymously. Thaddeus.Matthews@gmail.com. Thaddeus. THADDEUS MATTHEWS@gmail.com. Also Thursday, I am going to post the contract of Juris Ray online.
Now, them board members told us that their contract is out of date. But I was also told by somebody, a former board member, that it's not out of date.
It can't be.
Somebody ain't read it.
Well, wait a minute.
I'm tired of them telling us any damn thing. I'm tired of them telling us any damn thing, man. They think they can tell us anything. See, we weren't supposed to have that in our hands. That contract ain't out of date. It's not. If it's out of date, give me. How come you didn't have the new contract, the revised contract to us today?
Well, here's what the contract says. This comes under employment and term. The board, in accordance with its actions, as found in the minutes of its board meeting held on the 30th day of April 2019, hereby elects and employs Dr. Juris M. Ray, and he does accept such employment, both in accordance with the terms and provisions herein contained, for a period of 48 months commencing on July 1, 2019, and ending at close of business on June 30th, 2023. Now, how does that sound like the contract is outdated?
But that is, they thought they could tell us anything, man. I'm telling you. I can't hear you again, Thad.
Well, I hadn't said nothing yet. I'm that go.
That is, man, I'm telling you, people got to stand up, and now is the time. Now is the time to stand up. Whether you got children in school or not. You know why? Because guess what? We got to live around these children. We got to live around.
And you wonder why the districts that are predominantly white don't want their children in the system. It ain't racism. It's I want my children to be in an environment where they are conducive to learning, or where the atmosphere is conducive to educating my child. Every parent wants the best for their children. Many of them don't act like it. But at the end of the day,
That's right.
The whole of the community should want the very best for our children.
Right. But Daddy, you know what I found out over the last 7 years? That parents really care about their children and they want to be involved. They never had a seat at the table, and now we taking them to the table and with the right questions to ask. Daddy, you think I'm lying? We worked on a document that was so simple where parents will understand without all the education jargon. And it took the district 2 years to work on this document with us. 2 fucking years.
Well, they don't want the people to know, Sarah.
And I'm going to send you that document, but guess what? We going to let them know. That's our job to let them know. I didn't make a vow to man. I made a vow to God when I took this purpose on. God gave me my purpose, not man.
Well, you know, I'm in the fight. I love a good fight. And you know,
Daddy, you know what? I'm not fighting no more. I'm just gonna say what it is and go on.
Well,
and move on.
It's still
I'm not fighting no more.
You know,
I'm not arguing with nobody no more.
And to that board
members gotta know.
And to that board member.
Daddy, I looked this woman in her eyes yesterday and said, I'm not mad anymore. I'm sad. I'm not mad. I'm sad.
And to that board member that you wouldn't tell me his name or her name, that said, I've been paid off by who?
They didn't say, that wasn't no board member said you were paid off.
Oh, who was that?
That was just word on the street. You know I keep my ears to the street. Because you didn't talk about it last night, I get it. I know that he want his money, but he in too deep on this conversation. He can't be paid off.
No, you can't buy me for this.
He's thinking about the children too.
Because he can't nobody buy me but these politicians when they buy some advertising.
Right.
That's how I make my money. But you can't buy me on issues. Because I fought against too many issues with Negro. I was offered on an issue once with A.C. Warden. They offered me $25,000. I said, you better kiss my ass and call it sweet. Not for no $25,000. You can't buy me and set me up for $25,000. I said, because one thing, no matter how folk talk about me in this community, you ain't never can say he done lied.
Right.
Fuck him. Fuck him with somebody else's soft dick. Fuck him. It's time for us to fight in this community for the lives and the survival of our children.
Right.
You know, there used to be a sign in the airport. It's down now. You used to could get off the airplane in Memphis. That's when you didn't have all them security things that we go through now. There was a sign that hung in the Memphis International Airport that said, "Welcome to Memphis, the warehouse capital of America." So, and then you think about it. Why is it that you don't want our children educated? Are we the employment agency for warehouses and by the hour jobs? Are we the employment agencies for Burger King and McDonald's? I went to Burger King this evening. I was just hungry. And I wanted me a milkshake and a hamburger. Small one.
A hamburger.
A hamburger. I got in the line. I said, the little girl said, "Can I help you, please?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I want a strawberry milkshake. It ain't working." I said, "Okay." I said, "What products do you have?" "We have Coke products." I said, "Can I get a Coke?" "We have a Coke." So I said, "What do you have that's drinkable?" Do you know that young lady did not know what the word drinkable meant?
Wow.
I said, well, goddamn. Something to drink. What you got? We got Dr. Pepper. I said, well, hell, give me Dr. Pepper. But we are stockpiling for these jobs that will not provide an income for families. And we've got to stop it. And if we, those of us who ain't scared to take on the system, if we don't take on the system, then they're going to keep on laughing at us and keep on doing it. Because, see, because Ray right now thinks, oh, this too shall pass. And I'll go back to screwing all my holes in the system, male and female, and keep on getting my $20-some thousand a month. And Sarah, whatever you come up with, whatever you come up with, I'm with you.
Okay. That we got to do something. And I mean, everybody on here got to do something. When you say my child, you say yours. When I say yours, I say mine. I just don't fight for my grandchildren. I fight for all children. I always have. Because I'm not going.
Somebody wants to know
at this point.
Somebody wants to know, can a class action lawsuit be done against them?
We'll have to look into that, but I promise you, these people that you're gonna talk to, they ready to talk.
So
ready to talk.
So do I need my notebook and tablet when I talk to them?
Maybe not, because you can remember pretty good.
Girl, I'm 65 now. Shit.
Wow. I just turned 61 last week. I'm tired. I'm not gonna argue with people no more, Daddy. I'm gonna take care of myself. I promise I am. But I'm gonna let it be known. Wherever I got to go, I don't care if I have to go to D.C. I'm not letting up on this. $285,000 and 89% of our kids not on grade level. Come on, dude.
But see, here's also the thing. The contract says that by May 1st, an evaluation is supposed to take place.
You know what they told us yesterday, Daddy?
What?
They told us yesterday that the evaluation is July 1st, but it said May 1st on the contract.
Yes.
And I also heard, Daddy, now this just hearsay, that he trying to get them to give him extend his contract and give him more money before the new board come in. We got some new people coming on the board.
Well, I'm campaigning against everybody that's running.
And I'm going to be right beside you. I can't do it till I'm off, Thaddeus, and on weekends.
Well, I got a mouth. I got all these platforms. I will make commercials.
That we'll C3. I can't get out there and campaign like you. You can do what you want to do.
How come you can't campaign like you want to do?
Because we're a C3, not a C4.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But on weekends, I can do what I want to do. And when I get off from work, I can do what I want to do. And guess what? I can take off too. Because it's that important to me. And I'll tell you who I'm going to work against really hard. Who? She looked me in my eyes and lied to me yesterday. A school board member.
Who?
A school board member. I'm not going to give you her name.
What?
I can't do it today, but if I don't have that revised contract in my hand before the end of the week, I'll give you her name. And I know who running against her too.
It ain't Althea, is it?
No. Said just wait, I'm gonna give you the name, I promise you. You can wait. You done waited a long time. You can wait.
You know I'm fucking them up now. You do know I'm gonna fuck them up, don't you?
Faz, I remember when we used to campaign. I ain't gonna even tell on the air what we used to do or we worked for. When we was out campaigning, we campaigned hard. They don't even know how to campaign now.
But you do know I'm gonna fuck them up. God damn it.
Well, they messing our kids up. And this something else I want to say. Every one of our board members' kids sitting in the best schools.
They're the best schools. They in the schools where the 11% are?
No. They're in the best schools, the level 5 schools.
Okay.
Yeah. And when we try to get our kids in there, if they got one bad grade, they don't let them in. And I'm exposed that too.
Lord.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I can't
some,
wait for you to talk to these 2 district people.
I need some names, Jesus, so bad, Jesus.
Give me to Friday, Thad. You going to Atlantic City? Go enjoy that. And
but look,
you get back out
I'm gonna be in Atlantic City.
If they don't give us this contract,
I'm gonna be in Atlantic. I'm gonna be in Atlantic City, but my phone still works. You can text me. You can email me. I will post even in Atlantic City while I'm having a good time. You know they got 2,000 rooms in this hotel. In this casino, shit.
Wow.
My wife said she getting me one of them little scooters. Shit, cause my knees ain't gonna let me walk on that. But they got 11 malls. They got 11. They got 11 malls in there. Whew.
Taz, I appreciate you because you're the only one bold enough, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I was quiet, but I was kicking my own butt because I was quiet too long. I feel that.
Well. Better late than never. But see, you know what?
I feel bad.
But let me tell you something.
I've been wrestling with this for 2 weeks. Not saying anything, but I had to say something. I had to say something.
They all listening right now. And they shaking in their motherfucking boots. And the motherfuckers need to shake because I'm going to motherfucking fuck them up. Since you want to fuck with the children, school board members, you want to let this hoe stand on, and you know I ain't got nothing against hoes. I've been a hoe in my past. I turned in my hoe card, Sarah.
Lord Daddy.
I turned in my hoe card. Thank you, Jesus. Better late than never.
Daddy.
What?
$10,000 to a department head. Come on, dude.
She's sucking his dick.
2 new cars given out. Ain't never been done. You could have raffled them cars off. That's what one of the school board members told me. He could have raffled them off. I'm giving names next week. Don't let that revised contract. You know what? It ain't no revised contract. That's this lady. I looked at this lady dead in her eyes with tears in my eyes because I knew she was lying to me. But since you lied to me, now I'm going to get you. I'm going to work so hard to get you.
What's her name? Give me the initials.
Thaddeus. I told you I'm gonna give it to you. Let me see if the contract gonna come to us back Friday.
What contract?
Since it's revised, they lied.
How they gonna give you a revised contract? And this contract, the original contract, says that it does not end until 2023. The expiration is in the contract.
See, they was shocked that we had that contract. And yes, I gave you that contract, and I don't give a damn who know it. Yes, I gave it to you.
Yeah, I got it.
Since everybody else dancing around the situation, our kids out here can't read, can't do nothing. And Thad, I want to say this, and don't cuss me out, okay?
Okay.
I promise you ain't.
I promise I ain't gonna cuss you out.
Okay. I wanted to call in the other night, and I go to board meetings, and every time I go, Keith Williams fighting for them teachers. But I think you got the wrong person. Dinex Stokes is the one over the other teachers union. She the one kissing butt over there.
How many teachers?
She over the other teachers union. Keith Williams fight for them teachers. I done heard him, and he did the other night. He fought for them, giving them a blank contract. Last Tuesday night, I was there.
So. But here's the other thing on the blank contract. Why in the fuck isn't that illegal? Hell, it is illegal.
See, I don't know.
You can't sign a blank contract. You can't sign a contract with blanks in it.
But Daddy, you gave your human resource woman $10,000 bonus, so she had to have something to do with them contracts, right?
Yes. Well, I told you, she's sucking the skin off his dick.
Go over to the district and make 100+.
Man, I told you, I keep telling you, she done sucked the skin off his dick. He done had to
Shut up, Daddy.
He done had to go get him a skin operation because she done sucked $10,000. Shit.
Never heard of it.
It's never
but
been done.
I had to defend Keith Williams, and that he do fight for those teachers. But that other girl, you need to look Danette Stokes up. She over the other teachers union. She ain't fighting for teachers, if you ask me. She the one kissing the board and George Ray Bush.
Don't you miss the days of Sarah Lewis?
Yes, God. Yes, God.
Woo!
Didn't play. Play.
When we had real people on the school board that didn't play with administrators?
No, sir, they didn't. You could call your school board members back then if you had an issue at a school and it was fixed the same day.
Yes.
The same day. That you wouldn't believe the calls that we get, parents looking for schools for their kids. You wouldn't believe it, but we got receipts though. We got receipts.
Well, I will be.
So the state talking about coming in fast, and I don't know what it's gonna look like. And they can't mess us up no more than they messing us up now. No. We ain't got nobody to listen to us. I mean, that is, we got one white school board member, one, and the rest are black. And our kids are something like this. Our community is something like this. Our city council is majority black. County commission majority black. And our communities look like this. Come on. Now, I got to admit, some of them working things, but on that school board, I can't see nobody working. Right now, I can't see it. And what makes me so upset that they sit in my face and lied to our whole team yesterday. They sit there and told bald-faced lies. But I want her to know that you the one up for re-election. You can't pay me to run for nothing. Because absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Go on, girl. But see,
she sit there and looked me in my eyes, that it's like I'm a fool. I ain't no fool later. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. You're going to learn. Tomorrow you're going to learn.
Who, please give it to me. Can I?
I'm going to give it to you tomorrow, Thad, I promise.
What you going to give me tomorrow?
I'm going to get you them names that came there and sit there and lied in our face and their contract got 2023.
Oh, it's going to be some name calling.
Up to date.
Well, the thing that
we've got... They ain't looking for poor black people to have this kind of stuff. They ain't looking for poor black people to have this kind of stuff. They don't think we got sense enough to get this kind of stuff. But you know what, Thad? Whatever I don't know, I know somebody that know it, okay?
That's it.
Whatever I don't know, I ain't ashamed to ask for help or explain this to me. That's what they need to know about Sarah Carpenter. Some people don't ask for help. I ask for help.
And you've been fighting this...
Donna, Eric, Don, and LaMichael.
Eric, I think Eric just texted me and told me he's running for school board.
In what district, Eric?
You ain't where he at, is it? Eric,
I don't know where he is.
Yeah, I guess he at home. Eric, what school district? Text me and tell me what school district you running in. See, we fucked up when we combined the systems. That was one of our major fuck-ups.
Sam, do you know how much money these folks can get from that rescue money? I'm going to send you them numbers tomorrow.
Huh?
And they supposed to let the community know how they were spending this money. You think they let us know? They called in who they wanted to talk to about how they spending this money. It's millions of dollars, Thaddeus.
And the citizens don't realize, and I need a copy. Have you got a copy of this year's, that one of them thick books with a copy of the budget in it?
I'll get it for you. It's public records. I get it.
Okay, because you know.
And I'm also gonna send you. The rescue money. I may have to call the state for it because they said take the district forever to get you what you need.
And you know I ain't finna get shit. I ain't gonna be able to walk in there and get a goddamn thing.
Well, I can get it from the state. I know that.
Okay. See, and what the public doesn't understand, that it is a very small percentage of the tax dollar that is spent on our kids. They don't understand that the largest majority of the money is not spent on the education of our children, but for administration.
Hey, let me ask you this right quick.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Have you seen the book of the 40 Principles They Move?
No.
I'm going to get you that book. One lady ain't got but 8 years experience and moving up.
Wait a minute, she ain't got but 8 years of what?
Experience.
As a what?
I guess as an educator. She moving up though.
Wait a minute.
One lady ain't got but 8 years experience.
She moving up to what, a principal?
I want you to look at that book and see the principles they moving up and see who capitals, okay?
Does it have that information in that book?
No, it don't got if they're cap or not. But I just want you to look at it. I don't give a damn about none of them if they don't care nothing about our children, because all their kids in the best school. Half of their kids go to private school, so I don't give a damn.
So, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. My girl told me today.
So are
Mama,
you telling
don't
me?
call in. Mama, don't call in. I said, hell, I've been quiet too long.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me a woman is becoming principal and ain't been in education but 8 years?
Yes. I'm going to get you the book.
She sucking some dick too?
Renee said we got 4 schools level 5 in the entire city. That's how you can go, Thaddeus.
Damn. Do I need to come to your house tomorrow, Sarah? Or you gonna?
No, you can come to our office, but we can't talk politics because I feel like
y'all can't talk politics. Y'all can't talk politics.
But I can
in
go
that
outside
office.
and talk to you on my lunch break. Well, there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, what time you go to lunch?
I'll probably go to lunch about 11:30.
Girl, I just got there. I'll be taking my nap.
You want me? Oh, you'll be taking a nap at 11:30.
Sunday, shit. I've been and did 4 hours on the radio.
Okay.
But I'll
So what time you want these people to call you tomorrow?
Because they can't meet me and talk at your office, can they?
I can see.
They'll be talking politics, or wouldn't it?
But you know what? I tell you what we'll do. We can meet somewhere for lunch, or we can set chairs in the parking lot. Or we can sit on the curb and talk. We in North Memphis, right?
Sure enough. I tell you what, I'll come to your office about 1 o'clock. I'll be at your office.
Okay, I'll text you the address again. You done been there once. I'll text it to you.
Girl, I know. You still on Britain?
Yeah.
The little orange building?
Yeah.
Well, goddamn it. I ain't that seat now that I don't remember where I've been before.
Okay, it's good to know that you ain't that seat
now. And North Memphis too? Shit.
It's time to turn the city upside down. And guess what? It's some people ready. And I'll talk to you about tomorrow. They ready. They are ready.
Have them there by 1 o'clock. I'll be there for sure at 1 o'clock.
Okay, cool. I'll be there.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah Carpenter.
Thank you, Thaddeus, for being so bold.
Thank you, baby.
All right.
Man. And Sarah been out there fighting for years. Okay. And you can't buy me, motherfucker. I'm used to money. Okay? You can't buy me. You can't buy me on issues that I believe in and I stand for. You can't buy me. You can buy your mammy first before you can buy me. Lord, my wife done fixed me something to drink. We got to fight for our children. Let me take care of some business, and I'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more before I go. All right, so I have to put these on so I can hear the stuff coming out the box. Eric Dunn.
Sarah Carpenter.
You calling me, baby? Yes, sir.
800 million in ESSER funding. That's how much they get.
Wait a minute. Let me do this. Wait a minute. Let me get this audio. Wait a minute, Sarah. Wait a minute.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, Sarah.
They got 800 million in ESSER funding.
And what kind of funding is that now?
That's the money that came from the federal government.
800 million.
Somebody just text me there. That's the money that came from the federal government.
Okay, yeah, you listening to the radio thing too.
I'm sorry.
That's 800 that came. That's not counting the money that comes from the city and the county, but $800 million.
Right.
Came from the federal government.
Right.
Damn.
800 million.
See,
not 8 million, 800 million. Came from the federal government.
And they
were supposed to do community meetings, telling what they want to do with this money. You know what? They left us out.
Okay.
Battlefield for parents. We could have brought parents to the table and listened to them. But they left us out. 800 million.
Somebody saying the city and the county mayor's pocket. This money does not go to the city and the county mayors.
No, that's for the school system.
Okay, so
no, ma'am. Not 80 million. 800
I ain't gonna let y'all put misinformation out there. They have no control over the 800 million that came from the federal government. Now we need to ask also about the millions that they get for the pandemic.
That's part of it, I think, Daddy.
That 800 million?
I'm reading it again because I can't believe it. I didn't know when I said it. But it's 800 million. I just got this from a reliable source. 800 million of ESSER funding.
You got the documentations. Copy all that shit so I'll be able to bring
I'm
it back.
going to find it for you. I promise I'm going to find all of it for you. That's just for the school system, Daddy. That ain't got nothing to do with city or county. That's for the school system.
Right. All right.
I had to call you back and give you them numbers.
Thank you, baby. I'll see you at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
All right, bye.
All right. I thought you was already registered to run for school board, Eric. See, I don't know all these school board members like I did when Sarah and Wanda, Kenneth Whalum, and those people. Michelle McKissick, Charles Everett, and George Coleman. Y'all get ready. Somebody send me your names. I'm finna go against your ass. Those of you that's running against them, you need to call me and get you some advertising. Because you gotta market yourself. All right, let's take care of some business. Where is all this money going? But the man got a new SUV and a promotion. Now he's sucking dick. What was his name, Mr. Britton? He's sucking good dick. Mm-hmm. He's sucking all under the desk while the superintendent laid back dick. That kind of dick sucking. Oh, you such a good dick sucker. Let me give you a new SUV. Oh, you gonna suck the balls too? Oh, let me give you a new job. You gonna blow in my ass too, Mr. Britton? Oh. Boo, 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 boo.
Greetings, citizens of District 86. My name is Will Richardson, and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city and our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
When electing a judge, you want to make sure that that person has a knowledge of the law, has experience in the law, has integrity, and is known to be an honest person. And you will get all of these qualities if Taretha Hewlett is elected as the judge in General Sessions Criminal Court Division 11. She's represented many in the Shelby County area as their attorney. Now she wants to represent all Shelby Countyans. If elected, when you walk in her courtroom, you will know you are about to be treated fairly. Your status or your culture will not determine your outcome. Only how you as a person can receive justice according to the law. On August 4th, vote for fairness on the bench. Vote Taretha Hewlett, General Sessions Criminal Court Judge, Division 11. Paid for by the committee to elect Taretha Hewlett, Larry Williams, Treasurer.
Hello, I'm Judge Betty Thomas Moore. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve as your judge in Division 5 of General Sessions Civil Court for the past 16 years. I made history as the first elected female judge of the Shelby County General Sessions Civil Court. I dispose of thousands of cases making impartial and just decisions. I am proud to serve Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
David Poole wants to be elected as criminal court judge in Division 6. And I think it's a great idea and I will tell you why. David Poole, as a practicing attorney, has practiced in Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee. He's argued before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. David Poole has engaged in probate, environmental, and trade law, also personal injury, real estate, and yes, criminal law. David Poole has practiced in most every facet of the law. David Poole presently serves as a Shelby County General Sessions Criminal Court Judicial Commissioner or Magistrate for the past 6 years. He handles such matters as arraignments, warrant reviews, seizure hearings, warrant reviews, order of protections, and much, much more. David Poole, if elected, will make sure all matters in his courtroom are addressed with a sense of justice and fairness. On August 4th, vote David Poole, Criminal Court Judge, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by Poole for Judge, William Davis, Treasurer. This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, people are always asking me, who do I feel is a great lawyer that can handle their criminal or their civil matters? And I always have to recommend my lawyer of over 25 years, Joe Osment. Now I want to recommend my friend and my lawyer, Joe Osment, for Criminal Court Judge, Division 2. Joe Osment has been practicing law for 30 years. Joe Osment is a man of honor, a man of integrity, a man that if you, your family, or your friends have to stand in front of him, you know whether you're the victim or the defendant, the courtroom of Joe Osment is about justice and fairness for all. Joe Osment is committed to helping find solutions in the community and to making the right decisions in the courtroom regarding those that can be saved and those that should be incarcerated to save others. Vote Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge, Division 2. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Election day is August 4th. Paid for by the committee to elect Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge, Division 2, Michael Working, Treasurer. You know, in this election cycle, when it comes to electing judges, not only do you want honesty and integrity, but you want experience as well. And experience is exactly what you will get when you elect Stuart Breakstone, Circuit Court Judge, Division 6. Stuart Breakstone is a Shelby County native. He graduated from Germantown High School, earned his undergraduate MBA and law degrees from Memphis State University. Stuart Breakstone began practicing law in 1991. He has broad experience in the courtroom. Stuart has tried over 50 civil jury trials and 300 bench trials in circuit, chancery, and juvenile court. He has argued more than 50 cases before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. Stuart has been an alternative resolution dispute mediator since 2013. He has spoken at dozens of seminars on topics such as evidence, contempt, and family law. Stuart is past president of the Family Law Section of the Memphis Bar Association. When you're considering the right candidate, judge by experience. Vote Stuart Breakstone for Judge, Circuit Court, Division 6 on August the 4th. Early voting starts on July the 15th. Paid for by friends of Stuart Breakstone, Nick Rice, Treasurer.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tarita Hewlett, and I am running for judge of General Sessions Criminal Division 11. Just to quickly tell you about myself, I've been a licensed attorney since 2001. I have my JD, MBA, and postgraduate law degree called LLM. I'm happy to say I've stepped foot in practice law at every court in Shelby County. I have worked both as a criminal defense attorney and also a city prosecutor for the city of Memphis. I am familiar with all aspects of the criminal justice system and the criminal litigation process, from arraignment to jury trials, all the way up through the appellate level. But I want to tell you why I need your vote. You know, going to court can be a stressful process. And you may want to say, hey, I'll never end up in criminal court, but the truth is, you never know. You could be a witness, you could be going in support of someone, you could be going to testify about a matter, and that could be very stressful. But one thing you should never have to worry about or stress about is, how will I be treated when I go before the judge? I'm asking for your vote. A vote for Tarita Hewlett means that everyone that walks in Division 11 will be treated with dignity and respect. Yes, I've received several endorsements also, but today I'm looking to get your endorsement. Please vote for me, Tarita Hewlett, for Judge, General Sessions Criminal Division 11. Thank you. Woo!
Tarita Hewlett.
Woo!
All right. Are you ready to fight for our children? Boy, tomorrow night's show should be explosive. Give me some names. Give me some names. And it's going to be some name calling on tomorrow night as we organize to take our school system back. I think that the state needs to come in and take over the school district. It's time out for playing with these politicians. I ain't playing with them no more. I don't think I ever have. But it's time to do what needs to be done. All right, I invite you to join me in the morning. Okay, I invite you to join me in the morning on the radio. Those of you around the country, and you're not in Mississippi, WAGR 102.5. We've got to fight for our children. And then we've got to fight against the corruption
Power off.
that has taken place. I invite you, administrators and you teachers that know the dirt, to email me, thaddeus.matthews@gmail.com. Anonymously if you want. thaddeus.matthews@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for allowing me to be a part of your evening. Until tomorrow morning on the radio, or back here tomorrow